everybody. Welcome to the weekend edition. I know we're early, but we're ready to start the weekend. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. Let's start with a hug. Let me tell you about the weekend edition. It's different because we get fancy like so many people want us to with pictures and images, and this is what you get. And David A. Gaines puts it all together. Such exciting news this weekend. A new Peacock limited series that you want to check out. And of course, this is a very hot movie weekend. And we've got the scoop coming up. Thanks for joining us. It's Big Hair, it's Curls, it's Scoop. This is the weekend edition. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. The rise and fall of Miss Cleo. In the 90s, Miss Cleo was everything. She was part of the Psychic Network. Well, Lifetime is coming out with a movie August the 10th about Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo was so big on the Psychic Network, she became the face of it. But then the FTC stepped in and found out it was a big fraud, and they blamed everything on her. She suffered a lot. She lost everything, and she passed away in 2016 after a battle of cancer. Rapper Lady of Rage is going to be playing Miss Cleo, and it's coming to Lifetime, August the 10th. I've got scoop on Jamie Foxx's latest Netflix movie, Back in Action. He teams up with Cameron Diaz, and they play husband and wife. It was on the set of this movie in Atlanta that Jamie Foxx fell victim to a mysterious illness. Back in Action is coming to Netflix in November. Kennedy Center Honors. It's coming to CBS on December 23rd. Some of this year's honorees include the Apollo Theater, singer Bonnie Raitt, Godfather fame Francis Ford Coppola, and the Grateful Dead, to name a few. This is a huge movie weekend. You've got Twisters. It took in over $80 million at the box office with Glenn Powell. How is it going to do this weekend against Deadpool 3? Let's go through the history of Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds has always starred. The first one 2016, the second one 2018. But now Deadpool is meeting Wolverine. So it's Ryan Reynolds, it's Hugh Jackman, and it's a return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Which movie is going to come out on top this weekend? I know one big thing this weekend is the 2024 Paris Olympics. Are you excited? You'll be able to catch it, of course, all over social media, but NBC, Peacock, Telemundo, the USA Network, what a weekend it's going to be. From the opening ceremonies to the great sports. There's breaking, there's basketball, there's swimming, there's track and field, boxing, men's and women, basketball, there's fencing. There's so many sports. You will not be bored watching the Summer Olympics, but a big shout out to Team USA. I have an exciting book to tell you about. It actually came out at the beginning of the year, but if you're looking for what book should I read this year, you got to check this book out about Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul. It's called Aretha Cool, her longtime photographer, Matthew Jordan Smith. He really documented the last 10 years of Aretha Franklin's life. And I'm going to tell you what's so great about this book. Never before seen photos. This would make a great gift for someone, but it's called Aretha Cool. Great photographs. The Peacock Network. I've been talking about this. Fight Night, the $1 Million Heist. It's a limited series coming to the Peacock Network starting September the 5th. The cast will blow you away. Samuel L. Jackson, Taraji P. Henson, Kevin Hart, Lori Harvey. Let me give you a brief synopsis. The year is 1970, and Muhammad Ali returns to boxing after being banned for not going into the military. Well, it's this big night in Atlanta, and the who's of gangsters and their ladies and rich people all come together for the fight. Well, a robbery happens, and the people that did the robbing have soon come to regret they done picked with the wrong people. It's a limited series on Peacock, September the 5th, but check out these scenes. And now it's time for Ask Auntie with me and my trusty glasses, because Auntie can't see everything all the time. I paid $20 for these great readers. We're going to start with Blevin. I'm sorry. Question: do you have a retirement age in mind? You and I are November 1963 twins, and we just had that big birthday that makes you start thinking about it. Do you think you'll ride to the wheels fall off or plan an exit age? Child, I'm going to do this until the wheels fall off. First off, I have a job that I love. And I'm telling you, if you get a job doing something that you love, you will never feel like you're working a day in your life. I love doing this. I love doing radio. I love doing music. I'm still having a good time. So no, God will determine how long we will do this. I'm a proud 60-year-old baby boomer, and Auntie is having a great time. Question number 2 at VMO453. Auntie, who does your lashes? Me. Years ago, well, first of all, it's been a journey because I've messed them up a lot of times and had to pull myself back to less is more. Less is more. I used to go to places, but they were driving me crazy. They wouldn't show up. I had appearances. It was just a mess. I learned how to do them myself. And I'm going to tell you what's funny. After I had my stroke, my right side was really jacked up. So if I had something special, my niece would do it. But I made this right hand, fingers, everything else come back alive. I did. I made it come back alive. And I do them myself. I doubt if I'll go somewhere because I don't want them too big anymore. Wait, I've grown up. Less is more. I do them myself. Cassandra Bruce 187. Have you ever met Willie Williams? Yes. We worked for the same radio company years ago. And I got to tell you, she has always been very loving to me. I went to a taping of her show. She didn't know I was coming. I wanted to go to a taping. And she made me stand up and she said, a radio legend is here. And I was like so embarrassed because they're looking at me like, because, we're in New York, I'm from Philly. She was always been nice. And some of my best interviews were with her. I remember one day her husband was watching her because we got to talking. It was just a great conversation between two women around the same age. And it was just a great conversation. I pray for her. I don't know what's happening. Who the hell is this guardian? Why is this woman in charge? I feel so bad that the Alzheimer's has come early, but she's battling with aphasia. I wonder how she is now. Will we ever hear her speak again? I know she wasn't everybody's cup of tea, and I know she wasn't always nice, but she had a style like no other. And her turn on radio was amazing. And for many, she was just too much. But for those of us who love her, and because I knew her and worked with her, and I really love that woman, and it's sad that her great career has come to this. I will forever be asking, who is that damn guardian, and why was she put in charge of Wendy's finances? Ella Brown, are you a Pennsylvania native? Which borderlines New Jersey and Delaware? What adult hotspots do you recommend for food and or entertainment? Well, I know a lot of places, and it all depends. Yes, I'm a Pennsylvania native, Philly, South Philly. It would depend on what kind of food you want, but you can find some great places outlining like this great soul food restaurant in Camden, Corinne. There's great places where you can get crabs, just amazing places that you can go to eat and hotspots. Here I work for WDIS. We do a live Saturday night at Harris Casino, and that party is hot. I don't know about you, but I love a party where the people are dancing and having a good time. So there are a lot of great places in the area. We can go and have fun, and of course, Atlantic City's 100 miles away. So there's just a lot when you think of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware. Our final question. Science with soul. Have you ever considered going into politics? You're such an icon in Philly, you could easily be mayor, senator, or president. Oh no. Let me tell you something. People wouldn't like me if I was in politics. They wouldn't. They'd be like, well, I don't like her. No. I think that politics are messy. I think that politics are dirty. I like being on this side. Like what's going on now, they trying to drag Kamala, because she's in line to be president. It's dirty. And what I have found, people will either want stuff from you. No one will ever be happy. Oh, they'll find something that they can't stand you for. They really, No, I like being on this side and talking. My mother told me years ago, she said, you're getting in the radio, you won't be talking about politics. And every once in a while, I find myself dipping right into talking about politics, but no. I like what I'm doing. I can talk pop culture, entertainment. I will dip my hand into politics, and you will be surprised at the people that will say to me, I don't like it when you do politics, Patty. We're gonna tell it like it is. I'm gonna keep it fun, but sometimes we gotta tell it like it is. But no, Auntie loves doing this. I love being on the radio, talking. I absolutely love music. I wanted to be part of Salt and Pepper. Shaved one side of my head off. My father was very brutal, loving, but he was like, now we ain't got the forehead or the nose for that style. I wanted to be Donna Summer, which is probably why I like big wigs. But nah, I like what I'm doing here. I really, really do. Thanks for joining me for the weekend entertainment update. Ask Auntie. Leave your questions and I will answer them. I will answer your question. It's really turning into this big, big feature. David A. Gaines puts everything together, and he puts a lot of work into putting together a great product that we can present on the weekends. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, the notification button. You know that we're here. And give us a thumbs up if you like the video. It's not cute not knowing, and now we know. David A. Gaines, thank you for everything. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.